Hello, and welcome to GameVision. Today we are revisiting Palworld. Following up on my pre-release analysis, first off, I was wrong, and I couldn't be happier about it. I completely thought PocketPair was biting off more than it could chew with the ambition and complexity around a companion-driven base management system, accompanying the monster-capturing survival aspects. At best, I was hoping they would trim it down into something more like State of Decay and incorporate taming mechanisms akin to Ark. While I won't leak that video, feel free to track it down if you're inclined, but just know I was wrong. PocketPair is probably the underdog developer of 2024, and at the time of recording, we're barely in February. So that's saying a lot about Palworld's dedication and drive to deliver a great product, even in its early access state. Let's get to it. All the gameplay is captured on the Xbox Series X with the recent January 31st patch for the Microsoft PC Store and Xbox, version 0113. Take that into consideration while the gameplay is going. But here's the good news about that. PocketPair is effectively navigating through the Windows Store at a pretty decent pace and enhancing what they've brought to market, following Steam's updates, of course. In a recent interview with Automation Media, Mizobi, the CEO of PocketPair, stated that only about 60% of their vision for Palworld is available right now. There's a lot more coming. The recently released mode map showcases ambition for PvP support, raid bosses, Pal Arena, crossover, server migrations, new islands, new bosses, new technologies, and new pals. What does Palworld do that is taking the internet by storm? For starters, Palworld is an early access release. Yes, there are supposed to be bugs, there's supposed to be glitches, there's supposed to be crashes, and there's supposed to be server issues. Even considering all that, it's outperforming several recent full releases from actual AAA developers and more renowned studios. Games like Redfall, Golem, Forspoken, Battlefield 2042, and even Halo Infinite. Not to say that all these haven't received the support to turn them into playable and enjoyable games, but I'd consider Palworld in a better release state than any of these. Palworld is effectively patching out most of its major bugs and glitches. Palworld works with a proven art style. Come on, you know exactly what it looks like. I know what it looks like. And it employs a niche mechanic in the survival game genre, monster capturing. Currently, the biggest issue for Palworld on console is that players cannot create or join dedicated servers, limiting online co-op to 2 to 4 players. As someone enjoying this title on Game Pass, I believe there's significant potential for it to gain further popularity on the Windows Marketplace once this is addressed and once we do have these dedicated servers. While there are other issues, nothing is too game-breaking, at least that I've experienced. Characters getting locked in the T-pose, base AI and PAL AI pathing issues. I mean, they literally get stuck on everything. Input not consistently registering, click versus hold. I've tested this on multiple controllers as well. I've managed to get around all these either manually, like replacing my stuck PAL or backing out to the title screen and reloading. Since the update, I haven't experienced a full dashboard crash either, but I did encounter 2 prior to that, so that there is big improvements there. I have read about situations on Reddit where players are falling through the map and having their loot become unattainable. While I haven't experienced that, if I would have, obviously I would have a much different tone about this. There are way too many articles and reviews out there that are casting this game in a negative light. As an early access game, it holds up very well. Even if it was full access, I would still state it has a ton of potential, but it does need some fixes. Well, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed the quick dive, give a thumbs up. If I missed anything, be sure to let me know in the comments. I will be starting videos on various improvements and patch notes for both console and Steam, as well as any notable news from the devs, so be sure to subscribe for more. As always, peace.